Hi beautiful souls, it's me Luna Raw Starshine, and I'm so excited to say hello. It's been a minute since I've hopped on a YouTube live, so I am just here to tune in with you. A lot's been going on in my world. I've traveled to Egypt this year with Matthias Stefano, and now I'm aligning and anchoring my energies in Sedona, but preparing to blast over to Denver to do an amazing art installations and sound healing experience there with Marina Feeney. So today I just wanted to drop in with you and just share what's kind of been coming through me and just opening myself to be a vessel conduit for information to channel through. So yeah, thank you. If you want to just take a deep breath in with me and exhale, release. And I'm just clearing, sending frequencies to help clear the heart and open you to tune in, to really drop into the body, to receive whatever messages want to come through today. So just relax, keep breathing. So just letting go. Hi. So I'm just doing an activation here to bring in some divinely channeled messages for those who are here or who tune in later. So we're asking our spirit guides to be present, our higher selves to be present, and if there's any questions or anything that wants to come through, please feel free to ask. But we're just going to open it up. First of all, the energy of Tiamat wants to come through me. Tiamat is the mother of dragons, and you know, the name has been coming to me a lot recently, and going out into the land here in Sedona and doing grid work. What is grid work? Grid work is when you're in an area and you're laying down frequencies of energy into the earth to help activate the earth, to maintain the planet. As far as I understand, dragons are here to help clear toxic energies, to help recalibrate the earth, to restore the elements and bring balance back to the earth and the elemental kingdoms. So just tuning into the energy of Tiamat. Tiamat, she is the mother of dragons, like I said. And the mother of dragons, the fierceness of the dragon allows us to be more in our power and know that we are protected, but yet not needing protection because we are our own protectors, and really embodying this greater energy that can create and give birth to worlds. So that's something that we're coming into, is really reclaiming our power as divine humans. Hue is the spectrum of color, spectrum of light, full spectrum beings, so multi-dimensional beings. We're really not pushing away any aspects of ourselves, but we're really celebrating all of ourselves, our shadows included. We are given birth from the void. We are given birth from the darkness. So a lot of, you know, light workers want to just stay in the light all the time, but we have to really respect and honor our shadows and learn to integrate them, and not to fear demons, not to fear lower energy entity beings. They have their place in this existence as well, okay? Because sometimes without those battles, without those darker energies that we have to learn to overcome in our lives, we wouldn't be able to become fully embodied and empowered. So just honoring them for the lessons and that they serve, and not always trying to get rid of them, okay? There's a way of addressing them that doesn't require like needing to exercise things all the time, but allowing them to actually speak why they're there. What is their message? What do they want? If they're not there to serve, if it's not serving a purpose, then that's when we ask them to leave and learn to clear them. And calling in that dragon energy, working with the dragon spirit, can help us to really clear these lower energies. If I go into a place where I feel any density or lower vibration, I call in dragons and I clear that space, and I breathe with the power of my breath and then with the power of my voice combined to clear the energy. So that's something you can learn with me. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I will teach you how to do that as well. But we're going to clear a card, we're going to pull a card from the White Light Oracle from Elena Fairchild to see what message wants to come through from this beautiful deck. Hope you're all feeling well after that last eclipse. That was a lot of energy. Okay. So we have Solve Polluti, 741 hertz. So this guardian wants to remind you that you are protected, and it's really important to tune into your heart right now. There's a lot of sorrow, maybe grief on the planet right now for things that have come into fruition in the outside world, but it's really calling us to go into our heart space, to look at the world with compassion and love, and not to let ourselves get absorbed in anybody else's story outside of ourselves, because we are walking our timeline. You are a sovereign being, and you do not have to let these outside things affect you in such a way. So drop into the heart and allow that energy. There's also a lot of the energy of wind. Wind is the energy of movement. So you might be called to move your body more, just moving your body more, learning to cultivate your chi. Maybe a method like Tai Chi or Qi Gong could be helpful. But also it could be asking you to actually physically uproot and move to a new location. Where is the wind blowing you? Pay attention to the wind when you're with it and learn to flow with it. Dragons are awesome. Yes, they are. So the dragon energy, dragons are masters of the elements. So there can be dragons that work with a particular element at its core. So it could be an air dragon. So notice in the clouds, take notice to the clouds, and what's going on with the wind, and you can start to tune into it to help it to direct you and guide you on your path. But also we just really want to honor and respect the elements in such a way. I'm going to look and see what the book says about this card as well, because that's just my intuitive. Tune into your heart, and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring your heart joy. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Isn't that exactly what I just said? If you need to move to a place that the energy is better, do it. I left Las Vegas and moved to Sedona because I knew the energy would be way better for me. I wanted to live here. I wanted to live in an environment of like minds. I wanted to be in an environment where I was seen and supported for who I am, and so that's what I got here. So if you're not receiving that in your life, it's time to make some adjustments and some shifts to where you can be in a safe and sacred space, and really taking that time for yourself to honor your temple. And your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Thank you. So do not allow these negative forces or energies to push your emotions and really push your buttons. Allow it to come and flow freely through you, but then summon your higher self, summon your higher power, summon God, source creator, or summon dragons. Work with these elementals to help clear your energy, especially the heart space. It's really time for us to have an open heart and compassion for anyone who, we don't understand. We don't have to always understand people, why they think the way they do, act the way they do, but we just have to learn how to hold love and compassion for them and their experience, because everyone has a unique blueprint and a life experience that they were meant to have. It's not our place to try and change people, but open our heart to them if they are ready to make a change and they come to you. All right, we're going to pull another card from the Oracle of Hidden Worlds. And this beautiful card, the Mother Awakens, compassion, nurture, guidance. She's beautiful. Another heart activation, a rainbow just coming through her heart, and the jungle, rainforest, flowing this abundance. The earth gives and gives and gives and gives, and she never runs out. Have you noticed that? Never runs out. How about you? Is your cup full enough to where you can give and pour rainbows out of your heart? There's also an opening here. There's a door to a temple that is opening to you. So are you ready to walk in? We also have the masculine here supporting this. Okay, so it's really a time of integration. The masculine and feminine, stop seeing them so much as separate. I offer one-on-one divine feminine coaching to help women clear their wombs and clear their body, clear their toxic femininity. And I also now work with men because I think it's really important for us to stop with the war of genders and for men to also feel embodied and know how to work with their own feminine energy as well. That action, the drive of the masculine is really important, and we need to all really find our role in our life. So it's really more about discovering who you are as an individual and how to bring these energies together so that you can move forward with a lot of joy and a lot of enthusiasm in your life, and understanding how you relate to the masculine and the feminine, clearing those mother-father wombs from all timelines, because we end up carrying these generational wounds and things that happen in our past lives or in our cellular memories in our ancestry. So we are the ones, the awakened ones, that are here to clear those timelines so that we can really step into our power. So I help you do that. I can help you do that in a one-on-one space. Let's pull another card. The Dolphin Caller. Pure, joyful friendships and loving help. So it's time for you to ask for the support that you need. If you need extra support, find your dolphin teammates, find your dolphin friends. And we do this by activating our own joy. We bring people into our lives that are a vibrational match when we are on our game. We're on our A game. We're taking care of our vibration, and we're tuning in to the highest frequency available to us at any given moment. Okay, and this is kind of like, this is also knowing your power, knowing your gifts, knowing your ability to do something like summon dolphins. Do you believe that you're capable of doing something like that? If not, we have work to do. Because you can do that. You can do that. You can work with the elements. And it's time to really, truly remember that. And call in new friends. Call in people that are on your same vibe, your same wavelength, that you can have fun with, because there's so much seriousness in this world that we really need to bring joy, playfulness. This is what I'm all in for, all about. And another door opening, the Angel Gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. I just saw an article about this underground, this reminds me of it, this forest that is deep down in a cave in China, like something like 600 meters or some crazy number in the earth. There's a whole forest beneath the earth. It's an inner earth forest that they found. It's real. So knowing that, there's such beauty in the depths. There is such life in the depths when we're willing to go deeper within ourselves, look deeper within the earth. It's not hell down there, guys. It's beautiful, and there's other worlds, and we have this access to this now. We have the access to this angel gate, providing us cleansing, protection, and blessings coming through the light of the higher power, the light of the higher self. Your angels are with you, ready to help you move forward in life into whatever it is that's calling you. But you have to take that safe, sacred space out for yourself to actually hear what is calling you, and know that you're protected in whatever you choose to move forward in. The cleansing is really important as well, because especially if you live in a city environment, you're being bombarded with frequencies all day, with radiation, and whatever toxins you're choosing to put into your body. It has an effect on our mental, physical, and spiritual bodies. So do the cleansing necessary, and the cleansing is all aspects. It is the internal cleansing by choosing higher frequency foods. It is the breath work, the meditation, the sound healing, all of these kind of things, getting out into nature. These are all ways to clear and detox our energetic fields. So very important. And also for star seeds, if you connect with or resonate with being a star seed, what does it mean to be a star seed? It means that you were a seed of a star that has been planted on the earth to help birth new consciousness into this reality. What an honor and opportunity. are you fulfilling that role? You are just by existing. However, there are unique gifts and qualities that you have been given to serve. And it doesn't mean you have to become a huge YouTuber or a huge whatever. It just means you have to know how to impact the people, the right people in your subtle environment, because you could change one person's life with your attitude and your truth. You not being afraid to share who you really are and what you really connect with, visions you've had or dreams that you've had. Be willing to share with people that might not understand, because you might activate something in them. You can help activate other people's memories from past lives, and help remember what universe they were seeded from, what star system they were seeded from. Many of us are Pleiadian, work with Pleiadian energy. So if that's you, if you feel connected to Pleiadians in any way, this is a great exercise. Really with any star system, but I'm hearing Pleiadian is a really strong one right now. Go out into nature at nighttime. You can do this by yourself or with somebody that's really on the same vibe, that really believes like you do. And choose to anchor your energy into the earth, the grounding practice, so that you are connected here. But call out to the Pleiadians, call out to your star family. And I do this often, and the way I do this is singing. I sing and I allow my channel to open so I can start communicating to them directly. Because do you really think that these other star beings speak in English? They can, but that's not their language. The English language was given to us to kind of confine us and restrict us into a certain paradigm. So we have to remember our ancient soul language. Our ancient soul language is the language of the stars, light language. And when we tune into the stars, we can begin to allow ourselves to free up our channel and speak directly to our star families. So give this a try. So I will just give you an example of what this could sound like. And if you have a hard time with this, or you're just like, what are you talking about? Or you want to have a breakthrough with your throat chakra where you can feel more empowered to speak your truth and allow frequency to come through how it wants to, I specialize in that, so hit me up. But yeah, let's just drop in for a second. I'm at the Rainbow Bathhouse right now, so I got music going on, but we're going to sing over it, okay? Talio mokuai tia, talio mokuai sitia ramakaita, ekuani yata hemaya tukai, ikuana makaya tuari satai, nisatai uate, etia makua, shitia ramakati ramakitia, utia ramasiana, siana si shuaya naye pitarote, pituati ramakadua, shitia ramakashi, utia ramaka. Utiaramaka itai, intai, 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 saria, saria. So that's just a little example, and what they were speaking was helping you to unlock your heart, to unlock these codes so that you feel freely to speak from your heart, because this is so important. We don't need to speak from the logical mind. We got to speak from the heart, connect with others from the heart, okay? Because this is going to help us build more love, more loving energy on planet Earth. So learn to drop into that frequency. So if you're interested in learning more about this, I'm offering new one-on-one services. So check them out in the link that I have tagged if you want to work with me one-on-one. I also do past life readings, as well as just channel galactic attunements and Reiki and sound energy work. So I would love to work with you. I'm expanding my container to work with 6 individuals that would potentially like to go to Egypt with me next year, as well as other sacred sites. So I'm trying to build up a really strong network team of people, of individuals that are actually serious about the work and really wanting to do the grid work that they were seeded here to do. I consider myself an activation specialist, as I have been activated by the stars and by the earth in order to do this work. I am a conduit, a channel between the heavens and the earth, as many of you are. If you're watching this, you probably are as well. So we are conduits, we are the middle ground. We're here to communicate from the stars into the earth. So let's do that together and learn how we can empower each other even more and empower our gifts to be shared in the way that they are meant to. Because we are here to be of service. If you're feeling any type of lack in your life right now, ask yourself, what can I give? What do I have? Focus on gratitude for what you do have, not what's missing, because that, the more we give, the more abundant we feel, because we're like, oh, I have so much to offer and give, like the earth has an endless supply. So that's all I have for you today. I will drop in more and do these channeled and readings. Thank you. Let's just pull one more card to close out. One more message to close out for this weekend and coming week. The path of the gods. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. So it's time to lay down the plans for the future and ignite on the path of the gods. It is time for you to step into your initiation. What are you ready to be initiated into? Your initiatic path is opening, and I would love to help you step into that more fully. Making decisions that light you up, making decisions that are empowering to you. If it's not a F yes for you, it's an F no. If it doesn't feel like it's a high vibrational timeline for you, then don't do it, because you don't have to go back there. You are in the fifth dimension now. You're ready. You are open to receive all that love, all that juice, all that nectar that this life has to offer and that you have to give. So the path of the gods is awakened now unto you. It's time for us to do the initiatic work that we came here to do. If you don't remember, come through. And then one more wanted to come through, which is the light dancer. Illumination, the radiant self, the shining soul. So let your soul shine to those who need it most. The main person who needs most is you. Because the more you shine, the more you let go of those limiting beliefs, those traumas, those doubts. Step into your light, step into your confidence, if not for anyone else, for you, so that you can illuminate the path that you are meant to live. Okay, because your life is sacred and it deserves to be honored by you. Much love, peaceful light beings. Hit me up, follow me on Instagram, Luna Raw Starshine. If you don't already, or TikTok, I'm on there now too, and I would love to work with you one-on-one or offer you a reading one-on-one, so feel free to reach out. Have a blessed and beautiful, love-filled day.